Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to yet another video in Need for Speed Heat, where we are going to be attempting to apply the expertise that we apply in a certain off-roading game in Need for Speed. By that, I mean we're going to buy a Chevy Colorado, and we're going to outfit it for four-wheeling, and we're actually literally going to attempt to take it off-roading. Now, I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna go. Probably the game is probably gonna not know what to do with us. And it's probably gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, legitimately, what are you doing, dude? But you never know. You never know how the game is gonna react, and we are going to find out today. One way or another, we gonna learn today. So let's. Wow, actually, this thing is pretty easy to slide, like really easy to slide. I thought it was gonna push more than that, being as it's a truck, but you know, no worries there. All right, go ahead and jump into the garage real quick, and the first thing we are gonna do, literally before I even get a bigger engine or anything like that in this truck, the first thing we are gonna do is we're gonna make sure that that's all the way up, but we're also going to get a set of. We're going to get a set of flares on this thing, and we're going to get some off-road tires on it. I like these. Actually like those a lot. They look really aggressive. And before we do the tires, we might as well do wheels as well. And I kind of want something that's a little bit more rugged looking, but unfortunately, that's a little bit hard to find in Need for Speed, because a lot of these cars are designed for vehicles that are meant to go on the road. And, you know, likewise, the off-road vehicles don't really have all that many options to choose from. But I do like these weld bead locks. Even though they're more of like a drag racing wheel, I'm still okay with going with them in terms of like an off-road wheel as well. And I like the wide bed sides too. Those look really, really good. So let's go ahead and get all the way over to those weld bead locks and hook those things up. If we can get all the way over there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, and yep, those are the ones. And now that we're back here already anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw a set of off-road tires on this thing. Yes. I still love how, like, we've reached the point. We live in a time where you can put mud terrains on something in a Need for Speed game. We live in a world, but, like, literally, though, we live in a time where games are trying to do so many different things that some of the things they try to do are, like, actually pretty freaking cool. So, let's go ahead and get, well, let's black out our taillights a little bit so they work less. Let's also see what we can do about an exhaust. Oh, geez. I'm actually kind of keen on the stock exhaust. Is that bad? Like, is that, like, terrible that I'm kind of keen on the stock exhaust? I don't know. Maybe that's a horrible thing. I don't know. I like that, though, because that looks really, like, it looks kind of rugged and kind of ain't care. And I have a feeling that that's sort of what we're trying to, good lord. I have a feeling that that's sort of what we're trying to go for. The sound system I'm going to leave alone. And let's see. What about headlights? Whoa! I kind of dig that, actually. It's different, and I've never seen anybody do it before, but I kind of dig it. That's a little bro trucky, but you know what? We're going to run it anyway. Let's see. Addictive Desert Designs, and let's see. Whoa, oh god. Yo! Yo, that's sick. That is sick. Alright. Does that literally just add, like, a little skid plate to the front end? Like, okay, I'll take it. I mean, god, that's quite the setup. Now, hood-wise, yo, that's really cool. So it is the Duramax. Oh, that's really cool. So you can actually keep that little Duramax badge on the hood, while keeping the lights there as well. I really like that. I really like the fact that you could do that. Let's see what it sounds like with the Duramax. Dude, that actually sounds like almost like it's like fully open. It's got a really throaty sound to it. The metallic resonance doesn't sound good though. It sounds pretty good right now, but there's a problem. And the problem is we have not yet fully set it up. Now, we don't actually have a ton of cash in the game right now. So with that being, yes, we're going to go ahead and throw an off-road suspension on it. Nice that we already have it. Let's see. Speed cross tires, drift, and off-road handling. That'll work for me. Yeah, I was going to say, that'll work for me. On-road diff, drift diff. We don't want either one of those. Let's see. Speed cross diff. I will take that. And then what else? Well, we could do... What about swaps? Ah, well, we can't afford any of the swaps. All right, then. Let's go ahead and throw on everything that we own right now. And everything that we don't own is just going to go Elite Plus. Oh my god, we're gonna spend quite a bit of money. Let's go ahead and do the turbo for... No! Oh my god. Alright, well, I should have gone and done some races to get some extra cash before I set this thing up. Right. Alright, well, even though we haven't really, you know, taken this thing to any sort of crazy levels in terms of performance, I'm still gonna take it off-road and just see what I can, like, where it can go, like, what I can get to with it. Now, community wraps, I haven't really looked at the community wraps for this truck. I'm going to go through them a little bit and see what's out there, but I don't really think that I'm going to be jumping on any of them anytime soon. I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's not really, I guess, the theme that I'm going for here. I'm going to look at a couple more and see, but yeah, none of them are really, like, calling out to me, I guess you could say. None of them are really calling out to me like, oh my god, yes. You know, like, oh my god, yes, I need this. But, holy crap. That's kind of cool, but, it's still not, like, what I'm going for, if that makes any sense. You know, none of them are exactly what I'm going for. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and edit the wrap myself. And, let's see. Whoa. That's actually pretty sick. The chrome black, that's actually pretty sick. It looks like it disappears. Like, legit, it looks like it disappears. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm okay with running it. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, turn it down, you know what I mean? I'm definitely not gonna turn it down. So, with all that being said and done, let's see what this thing can do in terms of actually going, like, four-wheeling. And I don't mean, like, off-road racing. I mean, like, actually trying to climb mountains and stuff. Like, what we're about to do is not something you would normally do in a Need for Speed game. And frankly, it's probably something you should not be doing in a Need for Speed game. But we're going to do it anyway. Well, there's a lot of suspension travel, that's for sure. All right, before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and jump right up to one of the safe houses, right at the top of the mountain. And I want to see what happens when I throw this thing at some, like, real off-road obstacles. Well, I say real off-road obstacles. Some interestingly set up off-road obstacles. Mountainside maneuvers, eh? Well, we'll be doing some mountainside maneuvers ourselves, but not your mountainside maneuvers, lady. First of all, can it drive up on rocks? Not really. Oh, that's all blocked off. Okay, never mind. I wonder if it'll let me drive down to this ledge. No. Well, yes. But no. Yikes. I have a feeling I could get down there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it's one of those areas where it doesn't let you go down there. All right. I guess that's just one of those things you're going to have to deal with then. Now, let's see, though. I'm still keen on getting into some areas that I almost feel like they didn't want you to go. And doing some, like, actual proper off-road stuff, if we can even, you know, if we can find any. Nope, wow, I didn't realize it would straight up, like, respawn you if you tried to actually go four-wheeling. And I get that that's not what the game's made for. I mean, I totally 100% understand the fact that I'm doing something with the game that the game was not made to, like, made to do. But, I mean, really, at the end of the day, though, I'm just, like, exploring and trying to go off-road. And here, let me see if it does the same thing over here. Okay, yeah, definitely can't go over there.
Hey.
Wow, there's a lot of different areas that I'm attempting to go, and I'm like, it's not letting me.
What happened?
I was driving past the raceway, and I could have sworn
Wait,
for Mercer
well, let me get up
walking
there
around.
onto that little ledge.
What?
That's what my brain said. So I slammed the brakes, hit reverse, got out, and took another look at this guy from across the street.
And?
It wasn't
Let's
him.
see, you gonna let me do what I'm trying to do?
Gray hair.
No, what about if I hit it with some speed?
That was
This is proving way more difficult than it should be.
near the beach. But what if it had been him?
Okay, yeah, no, that is also restricted.
Dead.
God, it's definitely not the easiest thing to do. Like to get into some of these areas, there's a bit of guesswork, because you're like,
Some things you gotta
you
let go of.
kind of just have to guess, is this gonna work, or is that gonna work, or is this gonna work, or is that gonna work? Ah!
And even if he's still around, the one place he
All right,
won't
let's see if
show
we
is
can
around
get
the city.
some off-road action going on over here in the quarry.
Yeah.
There should be at least a few things that you can climb on. There's gotta be.
You're right. I'll let it go. Thanks for listening to a crazy woman.
No problem. Take it easy.
All right, let's go ahead and... Was gonna jump in there from that side, but I was like, you know what? I figured, nah. Not gonna do that. I feel like it's not really off-roading, but this jump looks really fun, because it looks like it ends up in the back of a couple of giant dump trucks. It does. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's not necessarily the kind of off-roading I was talking about, but it's still pretty cool, the fact that they let you, like, kind of end up here. Well, what is that? Easy. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, I see. So you have to end up hitting it from this side with some speed to get onto that ramp even to begin with. So, like, even if you wanted to get onto that ramp, like, you wouldn't be able to without speed. Okay, yeah. And I barely had enough. You would barely be able to without speed and like... Come on. Oh, it was... Yeah. It was completely and totally stuck. Well, I'm kind of impressed that we got it, like, that we got it here, though, because it's like, uh-oh. I was about to say, that is not, that's already not a situation that I wanted to mess with. Oh, boy. Is there anywhere else that we can go that's off-road-ish? You know what I mean? Like, that's actually off-road, you know, sort of capable, or capable of being an off-road route in this area. Because I just kind of want to, like, see how it climbs on stuff. What about right here? Really are pushing the physics to their limits here, boys. And by pushing the physics to their limits, I mean forcing them to do things they weren't designed to do. Oh, come on. Never been up here. Okay, that literally would just be a jump between the two. Yeah. a jump between the two cliffs, and it kind of works, but kind of doesn't. And I feel like the verdict that we need to draw from this is the fact that off-roading in Need for Speed Heat is like, I mean, it's cool when you're doing off-road races, but if you're trying to go around and, like, you know, explore the environment, then, like, you're not going to be doing any sort of, like, you know, mud runner style crawling. I mean, you got trails to run on, and they're really, really fun, but if you're trying to do any sort of, like, crawling and stuff like that, I feel like this is not necessarily the place. But we knew that already. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. So, oh God. Well, alright, I mean, that's literally the most off-roady thing I think we've done so far in this video, right there at the end. And that actually wasn't all that bad, you know, in terms of, like, the truck's performance. But if you guys enjoyed this little sort of mini build and sort of, like, test of what you could do in terms of off-roading, then make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them down there as well. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.